Okay, guys, we are looking at around eight variation in the independent expert evaluation, also known as expert opinion. So there are different ways to write this letter thematically. One way is to not mention any prong and focus on the research. So that's the one way where you would just talk about research. Do not talk about uh, use words like prong 1, prong 2. Just talk about the research and say that the person is in top 10%. I do it also as a hedge, as a bet for EB1A, just in case. So that is the first variation. The other variation is talking more about prong 1, prong 2, and mentioning them explicitly. This is if there is an RFE, so that we are trying to address an RFE, and we are trying to explicitly use the same wording, prong 1, prong 2, and keep it more heavy with what the government is doing. So in variation 1, we did most of the candidates' achievement. In variation 2, we focus more on the government link, and we explicitly say prong 1, prong 2. So that's variation 2. In variation 3, uh, we focus a little bit on the prong 2, prong 1 and prong 2, but we don't write it. It's in between variation 1 and variation 2. We can write it, and it's like a mix of 1 and 2. Now, on the other extreme, I'm not talking about all variations. You can download these files. The other extreme is talking about the 5-year plan. In that variation, and we have two sub variations of that, you talk about what the candidate is trying to do in the next 5 years, and you say that the goal is realistic. You say that the goal is doable. You say that it's not easy but achievable. So that's another variation where you talk about what the person is doing. And I have put two kinds of thing. One is with the table and one is with a free flow. So this is point wise, and that is free flow. So that is one complete new variation. The other variation is more about numbers. Just talk about numbers, numbers, and numbers. Uh, so these are a few variation. The other variation is talk about mostly papers and put a lot of DOIs, digital object identifier, and talk about the papers and link the papers. So these are different kind of variations that we can have for the independent recommendation. I'm uploading this on my course, so you can check it out from there.